good news, which is that my sister's boyfriend has been found and he's alive. And I think, well, he's taken some drugs and ended up in hospital, which is really good news because I seriously, I was my sister was trying to like get me to go down there to look after her, and I'm just like, I've got way too much on my plate right now. I cannot look after you. But yes, I don't know what happened, but to be honest, the house that he's got the key back, was supposed to be like a kind of maybe it's got lots of drug stuff in there, so you never know. Maybe even found something in the house and has taken it. Who knows? I don't know. I don't think he does drugs, but I don't know if you just found your house full of shit. Maybe he did find something in the house and thought he would try it. I don't know. I don't know, but he's alive and he's in hospital. And he must have been there for like 2 days or something. I don't know. But that is a relief because yeah, I don't know what my sister literally I don't know what my sister would have done if she would have had to spend the next few months. I still think she's going to die. I really do. I feel like the world will do whatever's best for the world, and I feel like the reason why my sister, maybe the spiritual reason why she's rejecting me, because there's a part in the Bible that says, woe to those who are pregnant and or nursing children, and you know I don't know what's going to happen. It's going to be her choice, but she's rejected me hugely now. There's two options. Either she's rejected me because the voice in her head is telling her to do that because rejecting me is what she needs to do, or like maybe there's a block in her brain that's I'm trying to figure it out. Why is she rejecting me to the extent that she is? Like it's ridiculously crazy how much she's refusing to believe anything that I am, even though it's obvious that I am what I am. And I don't know. All I know is I feel like she's useless to me. Like alive, she feels useless to me because she doesn't believe, she doesn't listen to me, she doesn't want to know me. She was even going to call her child, if it was a girl, Lois, like Lois. Um, and I said that if you called your daughter that, I wouldn't want to ever meet her. And she was just like, fine, I don't care. Like literally, she just cares nothing about me whatsoever. And if there's going to be a big rapture or world, if the world reduction population is coming, she'd definitely be one of the ones that I would want gone. Because there's better people to save, people who do listen to me, people who are, um, yeah, I don't know what's happened to her boyfriend, and it's making me want to talk to him because I feel like now that I feel like I know about him, I feel like he's in pain, like a lot of pain. Um, I think he's closed-minded to Sophie because he generally does have feelings for her, maybe. But then again, I thought I had general feelings for William and for Martin, and now I'm questioning whether my only feelings for Martin were because he's the angel of change, and I was so desperate for wanting change, and I don't know, maybe something in his head is telling him that Sophie, it says that there's a pregnant woman, and the woman will give birth, and the earth will help the woman, but the Bible's a backwards book. Helping the woman could actually be referring to Sophie and the world helping her kill herself. Not because it's death and it's the end, but because it's where the light is, and you have to get into the light, and you have to follow the sister, the sister of God into the light. And if the sister does it, I keep getting the visions of those seals. They're so cute, so adorable, especially the baby ones. And you can see them all tied up, and you think, oh, I just want to. You have to run out, grab the seal in a net, and then cut its net and cut the string from its cords. But the problem, the catch is when you try and grab the seal, all the other ones get scared. Even if there's only like 4 or 5 humans and thousands of seals, they'll see 4 or 5 humans running towards them, and they'll all just run into the sea because they'll think that that's the safest option. And the back of my mind, I'm thinking there could be killer whales or lots of things that could kill them in there. So these people who are trying to save the seal, because you don't want, it's a horrible death, being choked to death. If there is, if whatever's happened is going to happen, I hope that these seal rescue continues because it's awful to think that there could be seals just slowly choked to death in a very painful way. But yeah, you need to save them. But unfortunately, saving them does mean getting them and scaring the group, and then the group goes running into the sea. And there could be dangerous things in the sea, but I don't know. That's just how it is. It's nature, and but yeah, I don't know. I feel like how Sophie spoke to me today in this sort of low, well, not a low tone. It was so like I explained it quite well. An apple in a box can turn into a kettle if you leave it long enough, and that's how likely it is I'm God. That's explained term. But she didn't even explain that. She explained it in a very long-winded kind of. I really 100% believe what I'm saying, and I'm just trying to work out how to say it because I'm too stupid that I don't even know how to say it properly, and it's just I don't know, but um, I I don't. I think I feel like he's blinded her partner. If he does generally like Sophie, I feel like he's blinded to the reality of what Sophie is. Um, you know, people. It's good to have a partner who looks after you, but at the same time, humans shouldn't need to be looked after to the extent that my sister's needs to be looked after. Humans should be able to look after themselves. They should be able to make good decisions for themselves. They shouldn't have to rely on others. And she works at Just Eat and stuff, and that's these jobs are important. But at the same time, if there's going to be a lot less people in the world, then there's going to be a lot less takeaways. There's going to be a lot less everything. And yeah, I don't know. That's just how I feel. But I'm glad to hear that. I don't even know if he's okay. I just know that he's in hospital, so technically he's not really okay. But I'm glad to hear that he's alive and not hiding in a cave or off a cliff edge. But yeah, anyway.